Jeff, let's talk for a minute about workers' compensation claims. Um, what are some of the things that a person who's been injured on the job and is interested in protecting themselves, protecting their rights, protecting their ability to provide for their family? What are some of the things that those people need to think about?
Well, we want to make sure that the claim is documented and filed properly, that you've got representation early to make sure that it is a covered claim. In other words, they can just deny it and say that that it's not covered. So we want to make sure they cover the claim, that they're providing the proper care, because the workers' compensation, they control the care. They say what doctors you go to and who you get treated by, and it's their goal to get you as little treatment as possible. And so we want to make sure that our clients are getting the right treatment, and getting their wages paid.
And there are time limitations right from the very beginning. In the most traditional personal injury claims, there's a longer window of time between when an accident happens and when something has to be done. But here, employers have to be notified. These claims have to be set up correctly from the very, very beginning, and then in terms of determining an average weekly wage and those types of things. So the initial setup is critical. What should someone look for with respect to a personal injury lawyer or law firm?
Well, you want somebody that's got a workers' compensation team, not just somebody that sort of fiddles around with workers' compensation. Because there are times where you have to fight and you have to go to court and you have to, make these insurance companies cover these claims. And sometimes you have to go get second opinions from doctors and to prove that this injury needs to be, or that this person needs a surgery that the insurance company's trying to have them not get. And then also sometimes they stop paying your wages. Usually you get about 2/3 approximately of what your normal wages would be that they're paying all along as you're going through this claim. A lot of times they'll stop paying that or pay it late, and people get in financial. So you need to have lawyers involved early so that the insurance company behaves itself.
Well, so that's one of the things that I see is a lot of times the insurance company will start off uh, doing exactly what they're supposed, but they're an insurance company. Their job is to bring in premiums and to protect their owners and their shareholders and those types of things by managing expenses. And your claim is an expense, and they want to manage that expense. And the way that they would manage that expense is by paying you the least amount they can, and by paying the least amount for your medical care that they can. And so, to me, it seems like that they will start off a lot of times doing the right thing when it's unavoidable, like it's clear that it's a work injury. But then, as time goes on, they'll start pulling back services or compensation, and then at the end, a lot of times people don't know how much they should be able to recover for these kinds of accidents. So it's important to get somebody in who's an experienced um, personal injury lawyer right from the very beginning. So if you or somebody you know has been injured at work, call us. We'll answer your questions and we'll make sure your claim is set up right from the very beginning.